Hello again guys, it's Johnny Tam and welcome to another DeFi or Beefy tutorial. Today we are going to speak about Beefy Finance. Beefy, I don't know how to say it, I just know how to read it. Well, let's say Beefy. No, Beefy, I like more Beefy. So Beefy Finance, today we will cover what is Beefy Finance, how it works, and how can you earn a lot of yields by staking your tokens in their vaults. So it's very interesting. If you want, you can watch this video and learn many more strategic to getting high APYs in a safe way, kind of safe way. And maybe you have tokens that you just hold them and you can get yields for them and you don't know it, and using Beefy Finance you can do this. So watch this video till the end to learn how to make extra yields and get more education about DeFi. And if you like this channel, please consider subscribing and clicking the bell notification button, so anytime I post new videos about DeFi, about yield farming, about crypto, about scams, how to be careful and not get scammed, you can see them as soon as possible. So Beefy Finance is an amazing application, decentralized application. It has a lot of features. We're not gonna cover everything and we are not gonna go in details to every technical thing inside. If you like this video and I will see like good comments, good likes, more comments, and I will see your interest in Beefy Finance, maybe I'll make other videos to cover other features and more technical things. This is an overview video of what is Beefy Finance, how it works, and how you can use it to leverage your tokens that you already have to get more yields and yield farms and APRs. So Beefy Finance is basically it's called multi-chain yield optimizer. It's a decentralized app that works on multiple chains. It works right now on Binance Smart Chain, on Ethereum, Avax, Hecho, Polygon, and Fantom. A lot of blockchains it works automatically, and basically it wraps up yield farming applications and give you the option to optimize your yield farming, getting and doing auto compounding and optimize your rewards basically. And so you can earn a lot of interest by staking your tokens on Beefy Finance vaults. You stake your liquidity pool tokens or single asset tokens, doesn't matter, it supports both. And this is the main feature, vaults. It has other features, but we're gonna focus on the feature of the vaults. You can stake your crypto tokens, if it's liquidity pool tokens or normal tokens, inside the vaults. You choose the investment strategic, and actually automatically it's gonna harvest the yields, harvest the dividends, and reinvest them into the pool. That's basically how it works, and it has a smart contract that wraps up original yield farming, for example PancakeSwap or Bakery Swap on Binance Smart Chain. This is just an example. So instead of you basically manually harvesting your tokens and compounding and then reinvesting them again, buying the liquidity pool token and putting them back into the smart contract for yield farming, Beefy Finance smart contract wraps it out for you and do it automatically. So it's very similar to the auto cake pool, if you're familiar with it, with PancakeSwap, but it was much before. Beefy Finance was before auto cake pool, and it actually was ready before. Alright, so here they mentioned that actually you are 100% in control of your crypto. It doesn't mean that the funds are locked. You can take it out anytime as possible. They have also the native Beefy token, which is the token that stands behind the platform. We are not going to talk about the tokenomics and what it gets its value from, but if you're interested, please let me know in the comments. I will make another video about Beefy token. So let's jump into the infographic, because this is very easy to understand. So this is the main infographic of the vaults. Let's try to follow the steps and understand what's going on here. So first, basically you buy Cake BNB liquidity. This is just an example. You buy Cake and BNB liquidity pool tokens. You provide liquidity on the PancakeSwap website, and now you have the liquidity pool tokens. So the first step, the first integration with Beefy Finance is actually you stake your liquidity pool tokens that you bought on PancakeSwap on their vaults. And automatically upon calling the stake function, you will get a wrap token that's called Mu Cake BNB. So this is same like Cake BNB, and this is IOU. It's like a bill, which means that basically the smart contract owes you the original liquidity pool tokens, and then the liquidity pool tokens are being locked in the smart contract of Beefy Finance. So you will get this Mu Cake BNB as a proof that your tokens are inside the smart contract. So it's very important to understand that this kind of Mu Cake BNB are not tradable, and you cannot, it is not the original liquidity pool tokens, but you can give this kind of tokens back to the smart contract and get your original liquidity pool tokens from the smart contract in return. So this is step number 2. In step number 3, automatically the smart contract of Beefy Finance is gonna call the original smart contract on the farm. So for example, it will call the Cake BNB farm on PancakeSwap. This is just for the sake of the example. So you can see right here the logo here, the icon of the Cake BNB farm, and then basically your liquidity pool tokens automatically are being restaked and restaked. So it buys again liquidity pool tokens and restake them in the farm, and then you get first the fees on the swaps, and secondly the yields, the rewards, the cake rewards that PancakeSwap team offers for this particular farm of Cake BNB. So actually and the API is being compounded all the time, and you get more yields. So this is the basic example as I can explain you. And of course, when you're using Beefy Finance, you are adding another layer of risk to your investment, because if you stake tokens on PancakeSwap, this is very important to state it and mention it, because while you stake token on PancakeSwap, you are only have the risk of the PancakeSwap smart contract getting hacked. But here in Beefy Finance, you have to trust Beefy Finance smart contract, because now you need to trust two smart contracts, Beefy Finance and PancakeSwap. So it a bit make the risk a bit higher, but in my case, I use Beefy Finance, and I find this risk quite low to the kind of returns and rewards that I get in return. So I trust them. It's not a financial advice, but this is just my single humble opinion. We will not get into the vault fee and the Beefy Zap and Beefy Launch. Maybe we'll make another video. If you're interested, just let me know in the comments, and we'll have a lot of content to create for you to learn more about DeFi already. Alright, so let's jump into the user interface and understand how we can actually use this kind of Beefy Finance to stake our tokens. So now this is how it looks like. This is the user interface. You can see this is the filter bar or search bar. You can filter by asset name. Let's say you have Cardano on Binance Smart Chain, or maybe you have BNB and you are looking for investment opportunities where you can get good yields. So you can search filter by BNB, and then you can see all the different vaults that are available for BNB. For example, let's say I want to stake Cardano. I have some Cardano tokens on Binance Smart Chain and I want to get yields. So just by searching Cardano, I can see that providing liquidity in World Finance, it wraps up, basically you can see here that it wraps up World Finance, and you basically buy World liquidity pool tokens of ADA, Cardano, and BUSD, and you can get 0.09 daily, which is around 40% API. You can also provide at ApeSwap, ADA BNB LP, and get 40.1%. So you have different options taking Cardano, but you have to bear in mind that actually every option here in this kind of menu is you're basically trusting the users. In that case, we're gonna trust ApeSwap. In that case, we're gonna trust World Finance. So we're gonna trust the smart contract of Beefy Finance and the one that is being written under users. So this is super important to understand. You can do the one that supports PancakeSwap, and this is quite simple. So this is very nice. If you have any tokens, you can filter it out. For example, if you want maybe stable coins, all right? So I'm gonna filter here by, let's say you have some stable coins and you wanna stake them. So I want only stable coins. So why does it show me these kind of things? Sort by API, you have sorting, you have vault types, you have filter by asset, by platform. Let's say you want only PancakeSwap because you trust only their smart contracts, so you can filter by platform. You have a lot of different filtering options. It doesn't really matter. You can play it with, okay, stable liquidity pool tokens. So this is all the stable coins that you can actually provide liquidity and get yields. So look at this one. For example, on Duple Finance, on Duple you can stake 4 different stable coins and get 60%. Here you can get 23% even in Belt Finance. This is really nice. So you can find like these new farms, new yield opportunities, but let's look at an example of how it basically works. So let's say I want to stake my cake tokens, and you can actually do this is the same as the cake farm, but this is the auto cake farm. This is the exact same thing because it does auto compound. So right here you can see the API. This should be very similar to the auto farm in PancakeSwap because it does kinda same functionality, and you can stake your token here inside. So let's try to connect our wallet to see how it works. Connect our wallet. Maybe let's try to refresh the page. All right, the wallet is connected. Now you can actually stake your cake tokens. If it's a farm, bear in mind that you will have to buy the liquidity pool tokens on the original DeFi application, because you cannot buy the liquidity pool tokens here. You just stake your liquidity pool tokens here. This is the feature that Beefy Finance have. It basically replaces the farms and zero pools in PancakeSwap, but the actual liquidity you need to provide in the actual decentralized app. If it's PancakeSwap, ApeSwap, World Finance, doesn't matter, MDEX. So this is the cake farm, the automatic farm. And first we're gonna approve the contract. So I'm gonna put here, I have 1 cake in my wallet. I'm gonna approve it here. There is 0 deposit fee and 0 withdrawal fee. So let's approve here the transaction, and I will let the smart contract basically use my cake token. There you go, it's approving. It will take a while to approve, and then I can actually deposit and withdraw my cake token. So I'm gonna click here, deposit all, to deposit all my whole single cake token. And I always like to put slightly higher fees, so we're gonna put 5.1 gas price, and let's see what happens. So now we're gonna stake the cake token inside the smart contract. The transaction will be processed in a moment, and you will see that actually my cake will be deposited here, right inside here, and will start generating 0.19% every single day. There you go, guys. So you can see that now I staked my cake tokens. It's the exact same thing when you stake liquidity pool tokens. You can do whatever you want, and now my cake is getting dividends and rewards, and the rewards you don't need to harvest. If you can see, there is no harvest button because it's automatically harvest and reinvest the rewards. So you will only get the cake tokens basically when you will withdraw. You will get automatically the tokens plus all the yields and all the dividends. So this is the different thing. It's like the auto farm on PancakeSwap. So this is Beefy Finance. This is how it works. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you like it, and if you want more content similar like this to learn about other projects, or learn more in depth technically of how Beefy Finance work, what kind of other features it has. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.